Hello! Today I have a haul of everything that I got yesterday. My sister was in town. She goes to PA school at spring break this week, so she's actually back in town for us to spend some time together. But my favorite shopping partner is always gonna be my sister. If you guys have a sister, they'll give it to you straight. So if it's an ugly shirt, they'll tell you. Anyway, so yesterday we went to Ross, Popmart, this new stationery store called Ibisu, and then we stopped by Universal Studios to get some merch. My little brother actually is an intern for Universal, and they get a discount with being an intern. We went to Ross. Didn't find too much stuff there. I feel like Ross's, they're hit or miss. So they're either really good on a certain day or they're like, meh. Yesterday's trip was definitely on the mid side, but it kind of works out because we save money at Ross that we can spend other places. The only top that I got was this red baby doll top. It ties in the back. Love the little detail of the neckline. My boyfriend actually has a button-up top that is in this similar pattern, so we could wear it together and we'll be matching. I've been trying to buy more heels. I found this pair. Let me untangle them. They look like this, and they're super cute. I was looking for more like a skinny heel. All the ones that they had there had a really tight toe box, and it was really hard for me to walk in, and I could just tell it was gonna like kill my feet after wearing it for like 20 minutes. Stuck with this pair, and I like these because they have like cute studs on the side of the shoe right here. Really light. Like these are, I don't know what material this is, but it's super light, so it doesn't drag my foot down when I wear it. That's everything from Ross. To the mall. We have a Popmart now. I have been itching to open a blind box. Everything where I live is like a 30-minute drive, and after work I don't want to go. Sister's in town, so it's more enticed to go out to these places. I've actually been really interested in a new character. It is Twinkle Twinkle. Twinkle Twinkle is not a new character for Popmart, but it's definitely someone that I've been seeing more of, and I've been like curious to open one of their blind boxes. This collection, Crush on You, is actually the one that I was looking for. All the options in Crush on You I really would not mind getting. They have Puppy's Love, Cat Lover, Skip a Beat, Nerdy Cupid, Albatross Vow, and The Moment. I honestly would have loved any of these, and the secrets are also really cute. I think one of them is like a little grandma and the other one's like a little grandpa. Considering this is my first Twinkle Twinkle figure, I would have liked any one that I pulled. This is a brand new box because I bought one for my mom as well. This is actually what I got. This one is Skip a Beat, and look at how cute. Something about like the face just makes me so happy, and her outfit with the little hearts on the dress is adorable. And if you guys look closely, the pupils on their eyes are stars. That is just the cutest thing. Like when I see this, it just makes me so happy. So my sister got it's pretty funny because she didn't know what she wanted until she opened it, and she's like, I didn't even know this was an option. She actually got Albatross's Vow, which is like a really long chicken. I think it's adorable. It's just really funny that it caught her off guard that she got this one. I don't know what my mom got yet. I'll have to see what she gets. I also did get another Twinkle Twinkle blind box. This one is called Twinkle Twinkle Savor the Moment series. This is supposed to be like Twinkle Twinkle in different holiday cookies. Just got into Twinkle Twinkle, so I don't know too much about the lore, but I'm pretty sure this came out last Christmas because it's very like Christmas holiday themed. And these are all of the options. Again, with this being one of my first ones of this character, I really did not mind who I got. I did get Matcha Crisp, and just look at like, I don't know, something about this character just makes me so happy. The face that he makes. This is like the funniest thing to me, and he's just so small, and his little nose is burnt because he's Matcha Crisp. One thing I don't really like about this is the strap right here. Like, I don't know, the fuzziness. I could do without it. I feel like that's an easy swap if you wanted to change it out. On the strap itself, it says life is sweeter than cookies. Would not be surprised if you guys see more Twinkle Twinkle unboxings on this channel. And then actually, funny story, there was a group of people that wanted to obviously purchase stuff. The Popmart that we have right now is in a pretty small store, so there had to have been a line for us to get in there, and they were legit in there for like probably 2 hours, like shaking different boxes. They were shaking the Why So Serious collection, and in that collection it had all the different Popmart characters in there as options, and one of them was a Labubu, and they really wanted to pull it. One of the people in the group of 3, they got the Labubu, and then the other girl, like, she really wanted it as well. And she was standing there, like, just like shaking these boxes. Like, the whole time we were like buying stuff. Like, she wasn't bothering anyone, but we were all just becoming curious, like, what are you gonna pull? Because she was like, it sounds tall, shaking boxes for like 10 to 15 minutes per box, like trying to figure out what it was. And she was having all the employees like pull out like brand new boxes. And if you guys have been to a Popmart, if there's a case of 6 and one gets taken to be purchased, they instantly refresh it. So you might get like 2 of the same character in there because it's never going to be one full case. So I think that's why she was having the employees like pull out brand new boxes, like still in the wrapping, so she could have the opportunity to get the Labubu as well. I wanted to see what she pulled because at this point I'm invested. Like, I'm invested in the plot. So she checks out and she opens her box immediately, like right next to the register, and she pulls the Demu, and you can hear her say like, oh, it's okay, I like Demu anyway. Girl right behind her in line also bought the Why So Serious box, and she pulled Twinkle Twinkle, and they ended up trading. I don't know, it's just funny how like people just get so... I'm not one to judge. If you're spending your money on this stuff, you might as well like carefully pick the one that you want. But I feel like at the same time, you never know unless you buy it. So for example, she shook the box for like 40 minutes and it wasn't the Labubu. At some point I feel like you just have to test your luck and just buy the box. It's just a little side story that we all witnessed at the Popmart. I thought it was pretty funny to share. The next pop that we went to, Ibisu Life Store, that opened last weekend. Very much like a Japanese lifestyle. They have skincare, they have blind boxes, they have foods, they have stationery, like little plushie pendants. Very much up my alley. This location took over a old Walgreens. The store itself was big, but the parking lot was pretty small. Luckily we found parking when we got there, but I know my sister-in-law who was meeting up with us there, she struggled finding parking because it was just so tight. This is the type of store where if you're into the stuff, you can get lost very easy, very fast. I'll start off with this little My Sweet Piano kind of, I wouldn't say blind box, but like a figure. And these were all the different options in this collection. So I got this one. Also got lots of Rilakkuma themed items. Rilakkuma is one of those characters that I just grew up loving. I would say it's the same, along the same lines as Sanrio characters. I also really loved San X characters, and Rilakkuma is just one that I've had near and dear to my heart. I work a desk job, so I have a little cubicle and I have all my little like trinkets spread out. I found these little petite Rilakkuma characters. Rilakkuma here, she's just that girl, and these are like flocked characters, so they're kind of like soft when you touch them. Had to get her friend Rilakkuma. He's just laying on a yellow pillow, living his best life. Like, I don't know, I feel like when I look at this when I'm working, it'll bring me so much happiness. If you've learned anything this entire video, money does buy happiness. This haul just made me so happy. I also got some stickers. This is the first sheet. I'm sorry, the light is kind of giving it a glare. This is the second one. The main one that drew me into this one was Rilakkuma laying on the couch. I've also picked up a hobby of journaling this year, so I have a little Hobonichi that I kind of put stickers in every day. Love me a good sticker sheet, and I do pick stickers for my journals that are flat. I had lots of 3D stickers that were really cute, but I did not buy any of them because I would not be able to put it in my journal. Not help myself from buying more pens. So we got some of these Sanrio characters, Pachaco one right here. The thing that drew me in about this pen was that, look at Pachaco, like the top of the pen is just his head, and then the ears stick out, which you can do either red or black ink. The design itself is adorable. Like, I love when the design is cute and chaotic. There's so much you can look at. Even though you guys know my favorite color is yellow, Pom Pom Purin is not one of my top characters, but this pen had the exception because it's very cute. Pom Pom at the very top, looking all cute. Same concept with the red and black ink at the top, and then the pen itself has a green grip with a yellow background, and then just different pom-pom characters around. These two pens would look very cute on my desk. I also got this. This is an eye wash. Fill the cup with the solution and then you put it on your eye, and then that should be able to like clean your eyes. And I know that sounds kind of scary, and it's actually pretty ironic because I hate eye drops. Like, I hate anything that has to go in my eye. But with working and when I go into the office, obviously I like to wear makeup and kind of do my mascara. At the end of the day, when I take off my makeup, I get like little stringy fibers, you could say, like in my eye, and I have to take a Q-tip and I have to scoop it out every time. So I was wondering if I could use an eye wash I don't know if this is daily, but at least maybe like once every 3 days, just to see if it will clean anything in my eye. I decided to use this. My sister does love this brand eye drops. Again, not for me, but we'll see if this wash works, and definitely will let you guys know if I end up liking it. On the last couple of things for Ibisu, this is peach mineral water, and something about this packaging is just very nostalgic to me. I'm a sucker for packaging. Super cute. Last 2 things I got are Hello Kitty, these hair clips, and it's just very adorable. Like, it's Hello Kitty, but it's like leopard print, which is so in right now. I'll show you guys. This is called like an alligator clip, but you could just kind of like, is that not just so cute? Something about like having an obnoxious clip in my hair makes me so happy. Last thing I got from Ibisu, 9-box keychain, and I really wanted this Hello Kitty dolphin. So 3, 2, 1. Ah! I love anything Hello Kitty that has like her tanned, which I think is just so adorable. Something very like tropical, like summer vacation vibe. Last place we went to was Universal. My little brother's discount is 35% off. First, you have to get a headband. This is the one that I got. It's Yoshi. I was so conflicted on which character to get. They didn't have Yoshi when we first got there. And then as we're walking around, they put out more Yoshi headbands. Look, he's just chilling on my head. So that's just so cute. I got some keychains for me and Anthony. The first ones are obviously green and pink Yoshi. Anthony would have this one, and then I would obviously wear the pink one in my purse as we're walking around Epic Universe. But I think this is just so adorable. Life is too short not to have matching keychains with your boyfriend in a theme park. With that being said, the last 2 things that I got at Universal, I had to get thing 1 and thing 2. They're just so funky. I remember growing up and seeing people walk around the mall with shirts that said thing 1 and thing 2, or like the ones that like have the Minnie and Mickey like gloves and they point to each other like she's mine, he's mine type of thing. And yes, it's corny, but like I literally only live once, so I will be corny with Anthony, and I think that's okay. I'm thinking he'll be thing 1 and I'll be thing 2. Just be at the parks together, and this will be hanging off our bags. Like, I think that's so cute. That is everything that I bought. Really, I had a lot of fun with my sister yesterday. Just talking to Anthony today, like, you really don't know how much free time you have until you lose it. It is what it is. Like, you grow up, you get a job, you work. What can you do? So the moments that I do have with people that I can hang out with and that I cherish moments with, like, I just thoroughly enjoy it. That is the end of my haul. Let me know if you guys have a favorite item that I bought. If you guys like watching haul videos, do let me know. I know I love making them, so I hope you guys like watching them. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.